What is Hajj? Each year, millions of Muslims from every part of the world travel to the holy city of Makkah in Saudi Arabia for a pilgrimage called Hajj. When and who, Hajj takes place once a year during the last month of the Islamic calendar, called Dhul Hijjah. Every Muslim who is physically, emotionally, and financially able is required to perform Hajj at least once in their lifetime. Some people save for years to make this journey. It's often described as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The origins of Hajj. The rituals of Hajj go back thousands of years to the Prophet Abraham, known in Arabic as Ibrahim, and his family. One famous story tells how his wife Hajar ran back and forth between two hills, desperately searching for water for their baby son, Ismail. In her struggle, a miraculous spring burst from the ground. This is the Zamzam well, and it still flows in Makkah today. Pilgrims drink from it as part of Hajj. During Hajj, Muslims wear simple white garments called ihram. This clothing removes all signs of wealth or status. Everyone looks the same, symbolizing equality before God. These same two pieces of white cloth have a deep meaning. When a Muslim passes away, their body is shrouded in plain white cloth before burial. This powerful connection reminds Muslims that, just like in Hajj, all people will ultimately return to God equal, without possessions, titles, or status. Dress code for women during Hajj or Umrah. Unlike men, women don't have a special ihram. Any loose, modest, non-transparent clothing is fine. Abaya, jilbab, or long dress. Hair must be covered, but face and hands stay uncovered.
The Kaaba is a holy cube-shaped building located in the city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia. The Kaaba is in the center of a masjid in Mecca called the Sacred Masjid. Muslims also refer to it as the House of Allah. The Holy Kaaba is originally more than 5,000 years old. Why do Muslims pray towards the Kaaba? Allah ordered Muslims in the Quran, turn your face in the direction of Masjid al-Haram, and wheresoever you people are, turn your faces in prayer in that direction. Holy Quran. Chapter 2, verse 144. Let's have a look at the picture of Kaaba and show you what it consists in and around.
A.
Black stone of Kaaba is set in the eastern corner of the Kaaba, revered by Muslims. It dates back to the time of Prophet Ibrahim. Pilgrims often seek to touch or kiss it during the Tawaf ritual. During Hajj and Umrah, the black stone also serves as a signpost to indicate the points where the Tawaf begins and ends. B. Station of Abraham. Maqam Ibrahim is a small square stone inside a glass and metal enclosure with what is said to be an imprint of Abraham's feet. Prophet Ibrahim is said to have stood on this stone with the construction of the upper parts of the Kaaba. This stone was sent from the heaven to Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. The place it stands today is the spot where Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, purportedly offered to Rakah's prayers to Allah after the completion of construction of the Kaaba. Mentioned twice in the Quran, Maqam Ibrahim first appears in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 125, and instructs the believers to take the station of Ibrahim as a place of salah. Salah means prayer. And then in the Quran, chapter 3, verse 97, Maqam Ibrahim is mentioned the second time, where it is counted among one of the signs manifest and a station of peace. C.
The door of the Kaaba, also known as the Bayt al-Allah, is located in the eastern wall.
A richly decorated curtain covers the door of the Kaaba. It is the part of the Kiswa. Kiswa means overall covering of house of Allah. It is changed each year in a draping ceremony on the 9th day of the Islamic month of Dhul Hijjah, the day pilgrims leave for the plains of Mount Arafat. During the Hajj, the curtain for the door of the Kaaba is adorned with a large number of Quranic verses and dedicatory inscriptions. D. Stone of Ismail is a semicircular shaped area parallel to the walls of the Holy Kaaba. It is located on the northwestern side of the Kaaba. This was the location where Prophet Ibrahim built a shelter for his son Prophet Ismail and wife Hajra.
The blessings of praying inside Stone of Ismail are equivalent to that of praying inside the Holy Kaaba.
There is nothing hidden inside the Kaaba building. Rather, it is just empty besides a few lamps. Once inside the cube of the Kaaba, one can pray in any direction. The Kaaba is believed to have been built by Adam when he descended on earth from heaven after the flood of Noah. The Kaaba was destroyed, and the only thing that remained was its foundations. It was then Prophet Abraham and his son Ishmael who raised the foundations of the Kaaba and rebuilt it. In the time of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, the Kaaba was barren and there was no one around. Allah then commanded Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, to call people to perform the Hajj. Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, pleaded, "O Allah, how shall my voice reach all of those people?" Allah told him that his duty was only to give the call, and it was up to Allah to make it reach the people. Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, then climbed Mount Arafat and called out in his loudest voice, "O people, verily Allah has prescribed upon you Hajj, so perform Hajj." Allah revealed in the Quran and proclaimed the Hajj among mankind. They will come to thee on foot and mounted on every camel, lean on account of journeys through deep and distant mountain highways. Noble Quran, chapter 22, verse 27. Since then, millions of Muslims visit the Kaaba every year to perform the pilgrimage known as Hajj. They perform rituals such as walking around the Kaaba in a counterclockwise fashion. This pilgrimage is the main pilgrimage that Muslims need to perform once in their life. It is sometimes referred to as the major pilgrimage. Muslims can perform a minor pilgrimage called Umrah that can take place anytime during the year. Additionally, when Muslims bury their dead, they make sure that the body lying on its right side and facing the Kaaba, in both death and life. This building holds great significance for Muslims because the Kaaba is considered the holiest site in the house of Allah. Rewards for praying there are multiplied. Performing one prayer in the Kaaba is equal to praying 100,000 prayers.
The miracle of Hajj. One of the most extraordinary aspects, often referred to as the miracle of Hajj, is how over 3 million people from diverse backgrounds and languages come together to perform the same rituals in complete harmony. Pilgrims even form flawless rows for prayer, without any central coordination or enforcement. It is a living example of discipline, peace, and global unity rooted in faith. Today, Hajj remains one of the largest religious gatherings on earth. For those who complete it, Hajj is often described as life-changing. Muslims return home spiritually renewed, with a deep sense of peace and unity. After completing the Hajj pilgrimage, Muslims worldwide celebrate Eid al-Adha. On this special day, Muslims usually begin with a special prayer at the mosque or in a big open space. Offer qurbani, sacrifice. Families who can afford it may sacrifice an animal such as a sheep, goat, or cow. Share the meat. It is divided into 3 parts: one for the family, one for friends and relatives, and one for poor families in the society. Celebrate with loved ones. Muslims wear nice clothes, visit family and friends, and enjoy meals together. Reflect on values. Eid al-Adha reminds Muslims about kindness, sharing, and obedience to Allah, God. I would like to end with this short note. The 5 pillars of Islam are like the foundation corners of a building. Without those corners, the structure cannot stand, and in the same way, without the 5 pillars, the faith cannot be complete. Thank you for listening to my talk. I hope you have learned something new about Islam and its 5 pillars. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Peace to All. Also, kindly share this clip with your contacts so that others may benefit as well. Thank you.